Okay, so in this video then, I want to look at preparing you for your GCSE maths exam. Okay, very important that we run through just a couple of bits and pieces ready to make sure you're ready to go for the day. So, obviously as a college, we do provide you with certain bits of equipment to help you with your maths exam. But it's much, much better if you've got your own bits and pieces to bring in for the exam. Saves you having to run around and try and collect a few bits. And you've got your own equipment so you know how it works and what it looks like. So, for the exam then, please bring in a ruler, a nice clear plastic one so you can see what is underneath it when you're trying to work, okay? Please don't bring in your granddad's one yet from the shed. Also nice to have a protractor, whether it's 180 or 360, it doesn't really matter. Probably a 180 one is better because that's what you're used to in class. Okay, please don't bring in one of these. One there, not always in degrees, sometimes they're in mils, and there's 6,400 mils in one of those. Yeah, and they become very complicated to use. A pair of compasses, if you have your own, please bring them with a decent point like this one has here. We do have them, but again, we have the ones that you used to have at school. They've got no point on them and they whiz off the page and they don't always tighten up very well on your pencil. A pen. 3 pens at least, okay? Please bring at least 3 black pens to use for your exam. Guaranteed, one might break in your pocket on your way in, one will explode and then you'll run out of ink, okay? Make sure you've got a couple of pens, black ink for the exam. Okay, try and stay away from fountain pens because they become very messy, and these ones here with the eraser on the end as well, because they tend to rub out half of the paper, okay, as you start to rub it out. Okay, and it does also come through sometimes on the other side. A pencil, yeah, a good HB pencil that's sharpened, yeah. Bring your own eraser or rubber, and also a pencil sharpener if you have one. Should you break your pencil during the exam, put your hand up, the invigilator will come to you and they will have either a spare pencil for you or a sharpener, and you can sharpen your pencil then. Okay, remember all drawings, yeah, must be done in pencil, not pen. Tracing paper, should you think you require tracing paper for a question, then if it's not on your desk, please put your hand up. Yeah, again, the invigilator will bring you a sheet of tracing paper for you to use. Normally, we only really need them for rotation. Sometimes some people like to use them also for reflection. If you're going to underline keywords, yeah, please keep it to a minimum, but make sure that they are the keywords for the question, not the entire question. Okay, that doesn't tell you anything, it just means that you've highlighted an entire page. Okay, or like this for an English exam. Okay, during the exam then, you must show all of your workings. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Okay, if you get a question wrong and all you've done is written down the answer, you will get no marks. If it's worth more than 1 mark, then the person who's marking it will look at your workings, whether that's non-calculator or calculator, yeah, and they will look to see if you've got a method mark or more than 1 method mark. Yeah, some of those 6-mark questions, yeah, you can get 4 or 5 marks at the end of it and still have the answer wrong, okay? So please, please show all of your workings, even for the simplest of sums. During the exam, do not cross anything out unless it's going to be replaced by something. And when you do, please just cross it out with the 1 line. Please don't do this, okay? Because again, the examiner will look at that and think, oh, actually you were going along the right process at one point. Yeah, and again, they may give you a method mark for what you've got at the end using what you had in the beginning. If they've done that, they can't see what you started out with. Please write your answers in the spaces provided, okay? They give you all of this space here, yeah, please make sure you make good use of it. Don't write it down here where it says do not write, okay, or put it up here in amongst the question, okay? You've got this space here to put in your workings, please make sure you use it. Okay, during the exam, please take pride in your work. Yeah, you've gone at great lengths to work out where you needed to plot these. You've plotted them correctly, and then you've drawn this arc here, and it's not gone through one of your plots. That will cost you 1 mark in the exam, okay? And if you then fail by 1 mark, that's where you've lost your 1 mark, okay? So please take pride in your work. Remember, this line should also be drawn in pencil. So if you do miss it, you can rub it out and draw it again. At the end of it, does my answer make sense? Have I answered the question? If it's a yes or no question at the end of it, say yes, he has got enough money. No, he hasn't got enough money. Does the answer make sense? Yeah, read the question again. Is my answer way too high or way too small? Okay, have a look at it. Make sure it makes sense when you're going through at the end. During the exam, don't panic. Okay, you can do this. Keep an eye on the time. We roughly say 1 mark is 1 minute. Check all your answers. Check that they make sense. And always check the end of the paper. Will say that you have finished the paper. Yeah. Then go back and check all of your answers. And check every single answer, even the easier ones that you think, yeah, there's no way I've got that wrong. Yeah, check it. Do not highlight your answer, okay? Leave it all as it is so that the examiner can read it, yeah, and go through it. Again, if you've got the answer wrong and you've highlighted the answer wrong, it may be that you've got the answer actually in amongst all of your workings. And if that's the case, he'll find them or she will find them and give you the marks accordingly, okay? Do not highlight your answer. Your calculators for your calculator paper, okay? These Casios, the Sharps, everything else are absolutely fine. If you've got your own, please bring it with you, okay? Get used to using it. Or alternatively, this Poundland one, okay, is perfectly adequate for any exam that we have here. Okay, there's also now the new Class Whiz one. Okay, again, that is perfectly fine for what you require. Exam day tips, okay? Before the exam, make sure you've had a good breakfast. Go to the exam full of energy. Remember, a bottle of water, yeah, in a clear plastic bottle. Have all your equipment with you, okay? Otherwise, it means you've got to come and find one of us. We've got to give you that equipment. It's just one more thing to add to a little bit of panic. Stay calm. You can do this, okay? If you're surrounded by people who are also panicky, try and avoid them, okay? Find yourself a quiet little spot just to sit and collect your thoughts, okay? On the way into college, yeah, if you're on the bus, don't read any maths, yeah, because all you'll remember going into the exam is the last thing you read. Okay, and the night before, make sure you get a good night's sleep, yeah, and it's up to you whether you do any revision or you don't, okay. I'm of the thing that you should probably relax the evening before an exam. During the exam, make sure you read each question carefully, highlight or underline should you wish to do so, and look at the available marks, yeah. If it's a 3-mark question and you've only got 1 answer, have you done it correctly? Think about it. Show your workings, work through each question. Don't be afraid of the question. Do something with the maths. You must answer every single question. At the end of it, check all of your work. That's every single answer that you have written down. Make sure it makes sense. Okay, don't spend too long on a question. If it's not coming to you, move on, come back to it at the end. After the exam, it is done. You can do nothing about it. Relax, move on, prepare for whatever comes next, whether it's paper 2 or whether it's the end of it, and all we've got to do is wait for the results. Okay? Also, at the end of the exam, don't come out and discuss it, because as always, we'll have 3 or 4 different answers for the same question. You might be right, they might be wrong. Okay? Don't go away thinking that you have failed and it's all a complete disaster. Lastly, good luck. You can do this. You've done the prep work. You can definitely pass your GCSE maths exams this year.